Okay. Oh boy, the SPY is looking gnarly today. See if we can find something moving up here. On the scans, looks like we have open up that margin account yet so you can be market neutral. No, I don't have a margin account, man. Sticking to my cash. But I do understand where you're coming from. All this dropping, there's definitely opportunities on some of this dropping. Um, Coinbase, wow, cracked down under $50. Let's see what else we got. Beyond CGEM. Don't really know what that is. I did get stopped out of my Uroi play. It broke down to 250 and I got stopped out on that one. I had an order out there to sell at 250 and it cracked 250. So yeah, out of that one. Still holding my LTBR though. But if that cracks down, I'm gonna sell out of that as well. Got that order down there at $5. It should not be cracking down to 5. Good morning, Danielle. I need a cash and a margin account. That may be the way to go. That way I can actually do some shorting because I really don't need to do a lot of shorting. Just do just a little bit, just a little bit. Let's see. We have CGEM that's up 28%. This is an oncology. Taiho Pharmaceutical announced a strategic collaboration to jointly develop and commercialize CLN. What is CLN? I don't know what CLN is or what that drug does. But it's just getting a 1 day pop there. I don't know if I want to mess with that on that biopharmaceutical news. ePay. I mean, everything is like huge downward. 33%, 23%, all these huge moves down. It's so funny. But I guess at this point, you just short whatever and hope for the best. Let me see what INDO is doing today. Wow, down to 13 bucks there. With oil continuing to rise, it's still going down. So I sold my INDO that I bought yesterday. It just got going down. I was like, nope, I'm gonna cut it. Not gonna play with that one. Because if oil was rising to 106, breaking the 106 and doing all that, and it's still going down, nah, bro. Good morning, Daniel B. I see RIVN is up barely, what, 0.44%. Hey, it might be a comeback. Might be a comeback on Rivian. Let's see, CPNG maintains a neutral on Pang. A lot of Chinese stocks here that are up. while everyone else suffers. Disney got hammered. Let's see, Disney. Woo! Yeah, Disney definitely getting the punishment down there. That's crazy. They say Netflix is hugely undervalued, says Eugene Media's Tom Rogers. I don't think so. Netflix is losing out to like other streaming services because they're just better. Like they're just better, man. They're cheaper, they're faster, they're easier to use. They don't see for Tesla down to $700. That thing has been dying. Woo. The lowest point right there is 699.92, but since it's at the 701, it doesn't have much to fall. The SPY. Oh man, this rebound is gonna be stupid on the SPY. Catch everybody off guard. One Life says, I like Netflix platform, but as far as growth, everyone and their mother is in the direct to consumer streaming platform now. Exactly. You got YouTube TV, you got Hulu, you got Fire Stick, you got there's a couple other ones for different countries, but they're too good. They're too good. They do too much. And with people becoming more tech savvy, you know, it's so much easier just to get a link or do something like that on your Fire Stick than to be running around trying to pay something. I mean, you can. I mean, it's what, $9.99. You can save that $9.99 and just get a link. Go and do some research and get you a nice little link to whatever service that you want to get. Daniel B says Beyond. Let me see, BYND. Yeah, Beyond is definitely not looking great. Let me put over here CGEM to watch. CGEM. What is the float on CGEM here? Wait. CGEM. Float of 25 million. Profile based out of the United States. Amazon split coming in June. Pharmaceutical company focuses on pipeline of targeted oncology. Yeah, okay. I'll watch it. See if there's any opportunities there. I mean, it's the only low float that's up, really. Ooh, I need to contact. Yeah, I need to. Oh, well, I'll do that later. I shall do that later. Let me see if I got any email or correspondence here. Yeah. Daniel B, same with Google. Google doing a split as well. Morning, GD. Mm. All right, we got 3 minutes to the open. 17 seconds. 7 seconds. I was watching CGEM. Let's see how it pops. You haven't noticed. And there. All right, so it's immediately going a little bit red there. CEMG. Okay, so one life. Guess what I just did? Got me a little, got a little margin account over there open there. Just wanted to open up one quickly. But anyway, I'm gonna be trading with this one today. LTBR diving out of the open. That's okay. What's up, Ben? Like I was telling you guys earlier, I did get stopped out of my Uroi play. It came down and clipped that 250 level, and so I got stopped out. But I am still holding my LTBR, and we'll see how those plays work out and if I want to add to that one. Spy still doing his thing, at green on the day. So let's see if we can identify any. Framework Fortune says BWV. BWV, and let's see what BWV is doing. BWV, it's like it hit a high of 675. CGEM is the one with all the volume right now, though. So I'm pretty sure this one has a high here of the 909 resistance level. Let's see, CPG. Do I want to play a red to green move on this one? If it can do it, is the question. On the hour chart, got a nice little bit of protection up here. It's got to cross back over the 9 just to get going upwards. But I do see BWV doing his thing as well. BTRN. Yeah, those are about the only two low floats that are moving. CGEM and BWV. Everything else has slipped red. ePay. Rivian got a little bit of a pop off the bottom. Why is Rivian coming up when everything else is dumping? Oil is at the 105s. Let me go into INDO and see what it's doing down there. Nothing much. No volume. VT. Let's see what stays green on the day. BWV pumping on up there to the 7s. It may be the play of the day. It struggled with that 650 yesterday, but is definitely holding over it today. This was the trend that I drew from yesterday. It came, it broke that trend and started holding out during pre-market. I don't think it has any news on the day. Blue water vaccines to present. They're presenting some kind of something at a investment conference or something like that. CGEM. Getting a little clap out of there over this high of the 921. Let's see how it holds up this $9. Getting absolutely stunted under the 9. BWV throwing wicks up there. We have a high of day now of the 712. We'll look for our trends now. To break back into this old trend, it will need to break down to $6 today. We'll see how it acts. Rivian giving up the ghost down there. Let's see what Rivian's looking like. Going red on the day. Had a nice little pump up to the 23s. But not looking so great. Daniel B says AMD is flying. Donnell said you missed BWV. Yeah, BWV was one of those sneaky ones. But you may get another opportunity. That's a good thing about it. As long as it pretty much stays green on the day, we're good to go on it. Rivian getting on up there. What is this other one? CPNG. CPNG. Says it was pop. Oh, wow. Getting a nice little knockdown there. Don't want to watch that one. Coinbase continuing down to 40 bucks. Ben, you remember 50 bucks? We were like, man, this thing gonna get under 50. It's under 50. It is under 50. All right, seeing let's see, we're seeing this little $9 pedal around here on CGEM. Looking forward to see where it's gonna hold here. Has a high up here to the 931, which was just kind of like FOMO buying to see that rip, and then they shut it down there. That was the previous drop point of the 930s. So we have another visible level of resistance there. SPY continuing down under the 87s. Yeah, LTBR, if it breaks down to 525, I'll go ahead and jump out. 5, yeah, 5, that's 20 more cents. Yeah. $5 is really what I'm gonna do. $5. Sell. So that's out there, so I don't have to continue watching that. SPY going red as well. CGEM holding up these levels here. It's got the most volume right now. Rivian continuing down red. VTNR, don't like that one. Not too volatile there. BWV, not liking that one. So we'll see CGEM here, how it acts at this $9. Will it crack down to 875 is the question. The initial range was pretty good on it. But now going red on the day. And we'll see if those shorts keep it red. BWV, can we see that obvious trend? On the hour chart, it is giving back quite a bit of profits. It stopped right above the 650 level. Let me see, what was the previous? The close was around the $6. So yeah, still making those higher closes. But we shall see. You've been in BWV since the beginning? Nice. RIVN. Rivian is not going to be doing anything great. So I'm going to not watch that one. CEM. We'll see how it just consolidates in this level. Doesn't want to crack down. Can it get back above 9? BWV throwing up those selling wicks there on the 5-minute. We'll see what happens on the 15. EVAX was one that I was watching the other day. CYN all the way back down to 330. Anything else I want to add here? BWV. All right, so we're back at the 9s here on this one, CGEM. I may give this one a shot. If it can start pulling that red to green over the 9. We'll see though. Still red on the day though. Good morning, Gary. Let's see. Can you come up green? All right, CGEM on that $9 there. Like it. Coming back green on the day. So let's see it pull back and see if it can consolidate and form that new low above the 9. I do like it here. Bottom of this candle is the 871, which I could use as a backstop on this hour chart. 870s, yeah. Okay. That was a nice little move there. New high of day. Looking like it wants to continue to push here as well. Let's see how it holds over the 9. $9.25. $9.20s. So holding there over the 9 a little bit on CGEM. Bottom of this candle is the 888. I'm gonna wait for the next. I might have to wait for the next candle here. It's got 1 minute left on this candle. Let's see how it holds that 9 up. Can we use the 9 as a backstop? BWV still at their struggle area there. CGEM, can you stay green on the day? $9.16s. $9.20s. New candle opening up in about 15 seconds on this 5-minute candle. And also keeping an eye on these other candles. It reached it got past this flat top of the 920, and now it's trying to hold that 920 level. Okay, opening up a little bit higher. Can we get a dip? Back up there testing the levels again. Don't see that volume coming in on this push though. Nobody wants that push. Okay, so we're identifying a little top there, resistance. Coming back down a little, whoops, wrong one. Not resistance, we want a trend. Okay. So we had our trend there. Let's see if it can consolidate and reattack this top side trend without cracking all the way out. Bottom here is the 872. Support. And it's right above that 9, so I like it. Like it in here. Body of this previous 15-minute candle is 908. Continuing to try to hold that green. Okay, BWV. We can also see a trend on this one as well, starting to set up on the 5-minute. All right, getting a little dump off there, CGEM. Oh boy, come on now. Good, good, good. Okay. Okay, anything else? What's up, Dallas? Radio host? Oh man, I'm just, I'm trying to be great like you guys. That's all. You guys got it. I just basically just observe, watch the markets, make people great or kill people. Nice. I'm glad I catch something, man. I try to stay alert out here, keep my head on the swivel, but you guys got it, man. Y'all the real ones. Y'all never get caught lacking. All right, BWV dipping down there a little bit. CGE is holding up this $9. I may use that 9 as a backstop. It's right on that whole dollar resistance, holding around that level. And I want to see it retest. Actually, I can see a little trend here as well on CGEM. This little trend here. So let's see if the 15-minute starts to realign here for another move upwards. The body of this previous 15-minute candle was the 924. And the hour right now would need to start moving back up to come back green above this 920. We're just going to give that a little bit of time. SPY taking a little bit of a jump back up there on the 387s, from the 387s up to the 390s. Nice little jump back up there, but we can see it's coming into what is the 9 EMA here at the 392. We'll see if it can get through that strong or if it's going to find resistance at the 392 level. BWV getting some nice, it's just wicking both sides. They don't know which way to go, but on the higher time frame on the hour chart, we see a nice topping tail forming. Got up there to the highs of the 711s and came back down to the 675s. So it has a little bit of momentum downwards, but we'll see if those buyers can pick it back up. But it is right in this trend here. CG, okay, this is why I was waiting for the trend to confirm right here. CGEM taking a dive there, back to the 875s, low of the day. So no confirmation on that, breaking or gapping away from the trend. Don't like that momentum. Let's see what else we got up here. We already talked about Rivian. Rivian still moving up though. Whoops. RIVN. Rivian has been going down for so long, and now that the market is crashing, Rivian wants to come back out of the dumps. Moved from the 21 up to the 23 today. Has had a very extended run down. A-Firm is also making some moves back upward as well. That's one of Daniel B. and One Life's favorites. Okay, and let's see what else we got. A-Firm, RBLX, Roblox, RBLX. Okay. Yeah, BWV. Yeah, that's why we look for those trends. Of course, it's gonna get knocked down at first, but we look for that little breakout pattern to move higher. And right now, it's just consolidating. It's got a little flat top here at the 680, 683 there for resistance on that I can see on the 5-minute. And still got this. Will it continue to move away from this original trend, or will it come back and test it and then have a big fail? So many questions to ask about those. Let's see. RBLX took a nice little rip up there, came down to the 22s, and then ripped back up here to the 25s for a quick little high of day there. See if we can identify any obvious trends there. Dallas said I'm loading in ATER. Let me look at where ATER is. ATER down there at 283. Oh yeah, definitely making some moves up. It's got 1 million shares traded today. It moved from the 260 and up to the 284 for now. It had a little bit of a descent, came back, and looks like it almost did a double bottom here, the 240s, around that level. So I guess this would be kind of close to the bottom there. Almost that double bottom range. A-Firm continue to press. BWV, will it stay green on the day is the question. I also see CYN. Let me see what that's doing. Really? I just missed a whole button. Wow. Oh boy. Okay, CYN up 16% off that bottom. Little bit lower volume though on CYN. Ted is calling out Beyond, BYND again. Let's see. Beyond up 19. See, it's going into halts now. Beyond into halts, just opened up. $25. This thing is so massive. I don't even know if it can do a fall. I think it's just it might continue up. The top of the body of this candle is the 2650 that it has room to, looks like. Could find some resistance up there at the 26. Coming down, why is this thing moving like a low float on Beyond? Did it get some random news or something? Let me see. Beyond. 5 million shares traded. Beyond Meat shares resume halted again. They moved the price target from 14 to 4. Oh wait, from 40 to 14. Wow, they killed the price, but it's still trying to come back up today for some reason. Everybody's got bad news on Beyond Meats, but it's going the opposite direction. So something's up. What's up, Lightning Rick? What's up, Lando? So yeah, ATER is up. We got a couple of them moving up. BWV coming back up to test this trend. Trying to hold that nice green. Okay, it's looking like it's going to press up a little bit, trying to test that trend. Let's see if it will get some rejection at this trend. All this selling pressure here should get a little bit, but we want to see it hold up this what is it, 660. Once it does get the rejection, ATER is in the profit for Dallas. One Life says pigs are money. Let's see. CYN. CYN coming on up there. But where is that volume? All the volume seems to be in Rivian still. People probably setting up for their short positions. SPY gave a nice little wick on the 15-minute up to the 392 level. Yeah, it came up to this 9 EMA, like I had said earlier. Came up there and found their rejection at the 9 EMA. Roblox pulling back now. So who's going to be the one to stand up on the day? BWV did get his fell off. Let's see if it can hold up the 650-ish level is what it's looking like. See if it can test through this this little trend it just tested. Needs to get back over the 680s to get going good. CYN. There's some big boys out here moving. Beyond Meats is slowing down though, closing up that range, not moving so much like a penny stock anymore. Roblox also coming on down. So we're going to have to see some falling off because there's been some crazy moves on things that have been doing horrible. And they have horrible news, but they are up today. What's up, Lori? Hey, Firm. I know yesterday I had made a mistake. I said I wasn't going to be streaming today because I don't know why I confused my days. But yeah, I am streaming today. It is supposed to be Friday that I wasn't streaming. So I had to correct that. Rivian doing his thing. Okay. Dallas said not touching big caps for option moves personally. Okay. Rivian. Who's going to be the one? CYN just is not even in the competition when it comes to volume. A Firm killed the game. It made a dollar move up, but still for that, that's a pretty good move back up. Let me check some of this news out. Roblox maintains neutral. Stock rebound. Price target from cut to 45. All these price targets are getting cut. So I'm wondering, what is it? Are people just like, is this, what's causing these things to move? Rivian is recalling 502 electric trucks over potentially faulty airbags. So why is Rivian up when they got faulty airbags? I do not know. We'll see if they end up crashing. This may be a great short entry. They may be pushing it up to get that nice short entry on Rivian with those faulty airbags. May just be a trap. All right, let's go back to the low floats down here though. CYN coming on back down. Beyond meets all this ridiculously horrible news. ATER, let's see what it's still going up, holding its levels as well. Okay, so we are holding up here on BWV. I was looking for it needs to, well, can we get over this 687? Start retesting this trend right here at the 683 for a push over these highs. But we're getting a little bit of a pat down here. It did stop above the 650, but let's see what this next candle does. Can we start breaking up out of here? $675. The 15 minutes looking questionable. It's got to get back up here to the 680s. $80. Okay, I like it. I may be looking to get this push here if it can hold the 80s on the bid. Will it break down the 70s here? 71 on the bid. We got a little bit of a trend we can see over here. On BWV, still acting crazy. CYN, lower volume. So everything's starting to slow down and really react to the news that's out on them. Now that the hype is out. Okay, BWV did break down that 70. I was looking for it to come back up to this indecision and overtake it. That's what I was looking for. 72s. How much time does it have? It has 3 whole minutes on this 5-minute candle. So can it come back up here to the 80s and start pushing up? Love to see this trend breakout. All right, let's see what else we got. Dallas says RIVN is a oil sympathy play. Lando says fear factor. Dallas says the BWV could be an all-day fader. Well, I just want the quick pop here. That's all I want. Can it get those 80s back up there? Can it start headed towards those 80s is my question. Then again, it has been going up for a couple of days. So 1, 2, 3 days of running up. How much more gas does it have in it is the question. Can we get a quick pop over here over the 80s? Top side looking like it's holding a little bit. Want to see those 80s hold on the bid though. Still not giving that. CYN still looking questionable. Beyond slowing down up there. So what's the real sentiment out here? RBLX continuing up as well. Rivian, apparently they haven't read the news about the faulty airbags yet, but I feel there's a car crash coming on Rivian. Where is oil? Let me see. Oil is at the 105.50s. ATER is still pumping up there. BWV holding these levels very nicely. I'm going to go ahead and get in here for the lunch up. I want to see if it can hold above this 660 level. Looking for those 80s to hold there. Okay. And my out will be down here at the 660. If it wants to come down, I want to see that test through those levels though. Well, 650. Let's see how well it holds up this 650. Failing again off that level. It's looking like it was holding up there, but maybe I'll give it a little bit of time. 640 I'll use as my out right now to see if it wants to retest. The body of this candle is a 640. So 639 I'll be out. Looking for that test out of that trend. It may be a quick pop and fail, so I may need to be ready to take profits kind of quickly if so. Right at that 675 there. Can it push back up there? Can we see those 80s pop in for this test of the trend? On the 5-minute. Does not look like it's going to be holding up here. So I'll sell half across the 50 and just hold those 25 shares. 650, I'll sell 25 and then hold the rest down to the 41. So got that out there and then the rest at the 41. Just could not hold up those levels. Getting some bounces there. Looking for that retest through that trend, could not get it. So I got both of my sell points out there. We'll see what it wants to do. Can it get... Wow, that was a pullback up. Gee whiz. Okay. Well, we'll see if it can hold that 650 level. Has a couple minutes left there. I'll sell half right under this. What is this? 649. It almost came and stopped me out. But of course, I don't put my stops on like zeros and fives. I always put it on odd numbers. So there is the little pullback up there. And at this point, with that pullback up, it's got to try to test this uptrend. 649, I'll get all out if it can't get up. Because I don't like... If it's showing this type of strength, it should definitely test up. But it's got to push up first. If it can push that 675 back on the bid, then I'll feel more comfortable here. Can we see those six? Wow, look at that pop. Are you going to start getting wiki now? Is that what we're about to do? Okay, let's get wiki. So we can see on the 15-minute, it is coming up and testing this trend. Let's see if we can get that test through there. It may be a big pump and then dump. So you got to be careful. At this point, the bottom here is the 649. So there'll be 40 cents of risk. Let's see if we can get this pump out of here. Risking that 650 now. Can we get that resurgence above the 80s? Got a lot of selling pressure up here that got to be ready for. Looking for this 15-minute to transition to green, though, if it can. 80s. Can we see those 90s? Can we see it start coming out of here? Trying to get shut down there. Okay, opening up very high. I like that. I don't think it's going to take this whole candle out at once. If it does, I'll be all out at the 49s there. 50 shares at the 49. Looking for that pump up, though. Can we get that pop? Risking 40 cents on these 50 shares. Looking for that test through these highs. Can we see those 85s back up there? 85s. And it may find resistance. It's got the $7 is pretty much where they're trying to push it. So we'll see if it can get up there. Okay, 693s. Can we get that $7 touch? Where are those 90s? 90 very quick. Can we see 91 on the bid? Moving up very slowly here. So 649, risking that 40 cents here. So I got my stop out. If it gets so crazy that it wicks all the way back down here, that's just me. That's just out. I'll just take that loss. It's holding out of this previous trend. So I'll be looking for new lows to get out or to move up to. Let's see what else we got. CYN at the top as well, very low volume. Beyond Meat's halting up again. A Firm, ridiculous. So yeah, we're seeing a lot of ridiculous stuff this morning. So maybe some excitement will come down here to this, see if this 680 will hold. Where those 81s? That's what we need to see. Big 81. 82, 83. 81s, there's 81s. Trying to come back down into the trend. Coming back up to those 80s. It tried to get back into the body, all this buying pressure, but there was just a little bit too much pressure there. We'll see if it can push it back over the 80s. This candle closes in a minute. Can we close over the 80s? Lot of selling pressure up here on the 5-minute. Just needs to break over the 686 here. Closing this candle in about 10 seconds. Can we get back over the 80 in these last couple of seconds? Will it be some FOMO buying here at the end? Opening up there nice and high. $75 getting breached there. Making its way to the bottom. The body of this candle is the 671. Throwing those wicks. Can it stay out of this downtrend? And actually we have a new trend here that I can see. High right there. Got this trend, this upward trend. It needs to break the 687 to start looking strong again. 687. So it's holding out of this previous trend, going up and testing that old trend. And we're looking for new highs here if it can pop out of this range. We've seen some crazy stuff today, so let's see if we can see a pop here. The 80 is becoming that level though to beat. Can we see those 81s? Big 81s here. I see 85s on the tape. Can we see those 81s jump in? Can it surprise some people? Need to see 81s on the bid. Not seeing them yet though. Oh, okay. And we see those 83s. I see them moving up a little bit. Throwing more wicks. See if it gets bought up here or is it ready to crash. If it crashes that 40, that 49, I'll be out. Need to see it hold out of this trend. Very wicky stock here. And at this point, we've tested this little bottom a couple of times. So 660 will probably be the next level that I look to stop out on. 660. That'll reduce my risk to a 20-cent loss if it does want to not go. 660 if it can push here. Can it get that push back over the 80s? $75s. All right, let me go look around with email. Okay. A firm finally coming down a little bit. BWV still struggling around that level. All we need is a quick pop. Doesn't have to be much. Trying to break down the 670s there. So we got our other trend here. I forgot to draw over here. It's trying to hold out of this previous trend, looking to test out of this other trend up here at the 692s. Let's see if the buyers get interested here. Opening up high again. So if it can push through these highs, I'm looking to move my stop up to the 660. Need to see those 80s hold. Can it prove that it is strong? Beyond continuing to absolutely rip out of this world, BWV, what do you want to do, bud? BWV coming on down. I think I'm gonna go back to the original plan, sell half at a 650 break and then hold the rest. 650. So 25 at 650 since it's playing around. Because if it does lunge down, at least I'll be out of a little bit of it. It is making higher lows though, but that could be also a mental trap as well. Looking for those 70s to come back into play. Can you hold out of that previous trend? Yeah, that one's super choppy. Anybody can come in and play with it. So I'm just gonna leave my stop where it is because of these wicks. It pulls back up so quick over the 70. I really don't know what it wants to do. It's a crazy stop. CYN did get up there to 397. Beyond still in the halt. A firm still bussing roadblocks. RIVN. Has not completely broken down this trend though, so just going to continue to hold for now. Okay, 70s, 73s right there. If it can push these highs, I'll be going to the 60. If it can push through those highs. Running out of volume. The volume has gone down so much. So it was not able to hold up that kind of slipped through that 60 right there. Getting a small bounce there, but I'm not trusting it anymore. If it can retest this 70, then I'll move my stop to the 60. But if it go ahead and cracks down, I'll be okay. CYN. Still holding out of this previous trend. So we'll see how this 650 test looks. There's the volume. Where is the volume on that push? The volume on that push down. Okay. So that's another test there. If it can retest the high of this 672, I'll go ahead and move up to 660s because it shouldn't come down here again. There'll be major weakness. Got a nice little bottom level here around the 650 range. Are we seeing other things fail or something? Is that why this one's coming up? So CYN's coming down. That one still needs to unhalt. A firm, have you started coming down yet? Not yet. Nope. Roblox is insane. To see this thing back over 70 would be wild. Because I don't think it has it in it. The way that volume moved out. But we haven't seen another green bar yet, so just have to wait and see how the volume push comes. Can it start working its way into the bodies of these previous candles at the 660? Let me look on the daily chart here. Daily chart for this one looking like trash. Yeah, I don't know about this one. It's just taking too long. Only down like 10 bucks on it, but still, man, this thing is taking way too long. Body of this previous candle is at the 662. I probably use that as my out because it's taking too long. It opened up the new candle here above the body of the previous hour candle. Yep, all the other attention is on these huge movers up here. Things moving 40% after the open. Like literally no reason, nothing but bad news, are moving 40, 30% after the open. All right, there's a 660, so it is looking like it's ready to come down a little bit. 650 definitely gonna be the spot to be out. It did fail to hold the original trend line, so it's probably gonna go ahead and stop me out here. It's below the body of the previous candle, 660, so I just don't have a lot of faith in it. Not a lot of faith at all. Bouncing on the 660 there. Can we start seeing those 60s pour in? Little bit of volume coming in there, very low though. 81,000 shares, not enough to even move it an inch. Yeah, if it gets back up here to VWAP, I'm definitely selling half because I don't trust it anymore. Beyond went up there and hit a high of the $29, working its way down now. Got a nice top and tail. Roadblocks, everything finally working its way back down. Okay, that's dope. Seeing a breakdown, I'm about to get stopped. Yep, because I feel too much hope, so that means I'm probably about to get stopped out. Hope that it will get back up here to the above the 660s. And that does not look like it's going to be happening. Bottom of this candle on the 15-minute is the 655. So I see it trying to get up there, so I'll probably move up to the 655 as an out for now. Yep, 655 becoming my out now. So about a 30-cent risk there. There's some volume coming in there, but I don't know if that's selling because we are under the VWAP. There may be selling volume here. So risking about 30 cents on these 50 shares. There's a little pop. Looking to move my stop up though. 70s. Okay. Holding at the 55. We see a big dump here. Body of this candle is the previous candle is a 660. So I was looking for it to push up just a little bit to move half up there to the 660. 660 there. Okay. So half will be out at the 660 at this point. And then the body of this candle is a 665. 660 for half. Then the other half at the 650. What am I down? $3? Okay. What do you want to do from here? So if we see a crash, I'll just be out. Risking that 20 cents. Coming up here to VWAP, giving it a little bit of time to see if we can get that 75 up there strong. If not, oh well. It did come back above this previous trend though. 666 is not going to be looking great for it. Came down to the 70s, 8 cents away from my first stop. Come on, buddy. Make your move, man. Make your decision. Do you want to hold the 70s or not? Beyond, taking quite a big dip down there. Okay, everything kind of coming back down now. 5 cents away from my first stop. 6 cents away. Got about 2 minutes left on this candle. Not seeing a whole lot of volume under here. Not a lot of changing hands here. Still green on the hour chart. The hour 660 is where that first sale is going to go. There's a little pop down. 662. Not able to hold there. Oh boy. Do your worst. All right, so seeing that one move on up there. So this thing is just slowly holding these levels. It's not really giving a whole lot of nice moves here. It's just slowly coming up here to the VWAP. So the body of this candle is a 660, becoming a definite out for me. 659, 50 shares. So I got my stop out there, 659, decreasing the risk a little bit more. If it can go, great. If it wants to test this top here of the 680s, great. If not, I'll just have to eat the bullet. Oy. So again, 70 becoming a problem for it. Don't see any 70s on the tape, only 69s. And this would be the third test here. So it tested, came up, or made the high of day, tested, and this would be the third test. So either we're going to see a big rejection or maybe we'll see some higher levels held here. See 72s there. Can it start moving up a little bit more? This candle will close in 2 minutes. BYND coming on down. Whew. Taking a little drop there. SPY, let's see what the SPY is out here doing. 390s coming on down. Back up to that top level, the 392. It's not able to get through it again. All right, I'm about to get stopped out. Looks like the 60s coming back into play for it. So yeah, I'm about to get stopped. Did not want to see it fail this old trend again. Want to see that strength above it. Just could not see it. Indecision here at the 660s. What does it want to do? Will it hold the 60s or no? There it goes. So that is a pivot point. Looking like it's losing its strength there. About to get stopped here. There's the I guess the whole thing out there. $10. I'll let it have $10, man. Not gonna let it take me down to Davy Jones' locker. CYN, don't like that setup. Let me see if anything new. Let's see. DBD up 9%. Don't like it. BKKT, all ATER was ATR. It kept going up. It got over 3. So that was a nice win for Dallas. He's the one that called that one out. ATER. And still grinding up there. So now we just see this thing come back down into this level of the 660 again. And I'm pretty sure we're going to see a heavy fell off under the 650s, but I don't want to be a part of that. So went ahead and cut it at $10 and gonna let it live. Roblox Beyond. And there's the drop right there. Look at that drop. 660 gave up. Look at all that. Nah, bro. I'll take my little $10 loss any day over that. I'm good. CEM. Look at it holding up these levels. I like it. It looks like it can get up a little bit. Came down here holding this levels. Is it green on the day? It's just a little bit green on the day. It may move up a little bit. But it does have a higher float, so I don't know what's the low of this candle. Low of this candle is the 8.94, so basically $9 is holding above right there. So I'm going to play it a little bit here and use let's say 8.90 as a backstop here. See if it'll pull back just a little bit. Okay. All right, so looking for it to push up to at least these 931s and use $9 as a backstop, 8.99. See if it can stay above that 9 there. Low is the 8.93s down here. I'm looking for it to push out of these levels. Made a high. Had the original trend, has a new trend here that it broke out of, and I'm looking for it to hold that trend. From the bottom side, let's see if it has a obvious trend on the lows. Giving it a little bit of a play to see if it can push up here to the 930s. Well, over the 920s first. Getting a little push there. Small push. I like this trend. I like all of it. So let's see if we can get that 930 break if possible. Bottom of this candle is 897. 930 is coming up. Let's see where we want to go here. So it came up, made a high of day, tested, and then had this coil out above the trend. And my out will be the $9. $8.99. Can we start holding up those 20s? $20s. Come on now. Let's see that break of the 20 here. Nice slow mover. Has a high of day up here of the 947 for resistance. See those 915s hold up here. For it to go red on the day on a CGEM. CGEM red on the day will be $8.99. So I'll put it at $8.90 for a stop. Okay. I cannot enter my stop order. Can I not use stops on this one for the day? I don't know if I can use stops on this one. But it looks like it wants to hold up those 90s just a little bit. And I'm going to see if it can start gapping away from this uptrend. Can we see that break of the 925s? Well, lost that pretty quickly. Can I not use stops on this one though? $8.90. Apparently I cannot use stops on this one. That's crazy, man. Opening up a little bit higher there. Let's see if it can start holding up those 920s. Probably gonna be a grinder throughout the day, but that's okay. Looking for it to retest these the initial high of day of that 950 would be great. Still holding SWIR. Dallas says SWIR. Let me see what that is. SWIR SWIR. What was the news on that one? SWIR. Riley raises Sierra wireless price target to 27.50 from 24 after consensus Q1 results. Nice. Very nice. BWV still down there at the 640s. Probably not coming up for the rest of the day. Let's look through some other news. Higher floats. AMD still coming. Pretty much everything that's been going down took a bounce today. Tesla, Uber, NIO, Lucid, LCID. Actually, let's pop over here and look at this. So yeah, we see CPNG up 26%. It's been trending down. Took a pop today. Lucid took a pop today. All of these right here took pop. So crazy little day we're having. Oh wow, CGME absolutely just faded on me. So I'm gonna go ahead and have to cut. I'm gonna take half off of here. Go ahead and reduce my size. $9 just broke. So I'm gonna sell a little bit on that $9 break. Did not expect it to slip on down there that fast. To be honest though, this thing, I don't know what it can do. But I do know I can't use stops. So bottom of this was the 890. Let me try one more time to use a stop. Nope, no stops on this one. All right. Yeah, I'm not liking the motions on this one. Did not hold up that uptrend. But it is kind of flat, so it does kind of make sense. I'm only down $6 on it, so could cut it now, cut my loss since it's not doing what I want it to do, which I think I'm gonna start doing. I'm gonna start taking off here and just cut the loss right here at VWAP here. It's pulling up just a little bit. I got 25 shares left, so down $15 on the day. It did get that dump off there. It started pulling back up, but I don't know if I can trust it. Then I gotta watch it because I can't put a stop in. And I really don't like the way it just opened that candle, so I'm gonna take some more off. Go ahead and just say, nah, bro. All right, got all out of that. I'm not about to play with that. So in total, about 20 bucks. Was looking for that thing to hold up, and that's just not what I want to see. Anyway, I was looking up Swerve. Swerve was what I was looking into. Sierra Wireless, 21, 20 price target. It had recent earnings. That's what it was. I've never even heard of Sierra Wireless. I wonder where they service. Where do y'all service? Sierra Wireless, together with its subsidiaries, device to cloud Internet of Things solutions in the Americas, Europe, and Middle East, Africa, and the Asia Pacific. It operates two segments of IoT solutions and enterprise solutions. The IoT solutions segment offers cellular wireless IoT modules that provides original equipment manufacturers (OEM) parts with 5G, 4G lights, and third generation, second generation. Low power, wide area Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, global navigation, satellite system. Okay. Oh yeah, because they just said they're going to be providing the US is going to be providing a um affordable wireless something. I forgot what it's called. The act is called, but these people are based in Canada though. So there could be some sentiment off of that news of the affordable whatever it is. Yep, so I was not about to play with CGE like that. It just isn't looking great. It was green on the day, dived red, so pulling a nice red to green move. I mean green to red move. So not gonna play with that. Real ATER still at 315. No real low floats moving today except for downwards. BWV down to 630s now. Glad I cut that one. BWV, let's look at that. That's crazy. I can't believe it dropped like that. So yeah, that's 60 level. Then it took a dive, and now it's looking like it wants to. Like Dallas had called out that it will probably be an all-day fader, but I wanted to see if I can get a quick scalp off the top, but I couldn't. So it's whatever. It has been coming up a couple of days though. It came up 1, 2, 3 days. So I was very cautious of cutting that thing and keeping that loss small because, as you can see, it can fade after a long little run up. The SPY back up here to the 394s. We see it has a nice little bounce uptrend off the bottom of the 386 there. The lowest of the lows that it's been in months or maybe even years. Let me see. 2001. Let me see. How long has it been since it's been at 386? Last year, 2021. Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see what it wants to do. What else we got here? Lando broadcasting a 1K, 10K challenge in the summer, trading only futures. Nice. Yeah, let me know when you do that, man. Let's see. PRPL, ATER, BTBT. Well, Ben, BTBT is back up. Not much though. It's up $1.62. Trash. Yeah, yeah, Dallas. That's pretty much yeah. That's about it. Great summation. DB. Oh my gosh, DB has coals around. Wow, y'all, man. I love y'all's conversations. I just be sitting here thinking about the market, watching this great session go on. What's up? Did y'all need something from me or something? Yes. Ooh, I'm about to go and set up another. Need to set up another network today. Is what I need to do. Anyway, so that $20 is coming right back in my pocket. All right, let's see. Real BTBT. Yeah. Carvana is up 33%. Carvana taking a little bounce off the bottom. Let me see what that low was. Whoops. That low was from the 28 up to the 39. Nice. Got some, was it earnings or something? Let me see. Pelotar. So Coinbase and more sell stocks at top before tech sell off. Okay. I don't know what that means. There are no daily charts that look super interesting today either. BWV must have lost volume because it's not even on the scans anymore. Tesla took a little bounce from the 682 up to the 759. And Coinbase back up to $58. It took quite a bounce. At the beginning it was at $40 and now it's at $58. Quite a bounce there. Let's see. Okay. PRPL. Let's see. What are we doing here? everything else, I guess I can try to play some little bounces or something on some of these, but most of this stuff, after that impressive, non-psychological, non-logical run-up, has definitely gone down. GameStop back on the scans. Oh boy. Oh my goodness, GameStop. I don't even know why. Why? When in doubt, trade GameStop. Or when in a market recession, trade GameStop. That's crazy. That thing bounced from 78 bucks up to 100 bucks. That's a $25 with no news. No news. Look at this. No news to justify sharp move higher. Just people, man. They be out here. Yeah, I think live streams and live streaming the market is like, of course you can see the trading and everything, but it is kind of a therapy session as well. Let me see if INDO is coming up with oil. Oil is definitely getting up and going. Let's see if INDO, where you at? But I enjoy these sessions, man. Just come in here, vent your frustrations from the world and let loose. Cause I'm chill. I'm willing to listen. Listen and learn, and possibly help. But yeah. This is my therapy before I go out and mess around with a bunch of electronics, bunch of systems and networks and things. Helps me get my day started. But yeah, today I did end up One Life had suggested that I get a margin account so I can be both biased, cuz I mean, I pretty much know what like short resistant or selling pressure looks like, what buying pressure looks like. So, may start doing some different biases in the market, and also with that account I can do options plays as well, but we'll see. I want to put some see how much I want to put in there. Lando Ben's Wi-Fi or whatever has been messing up. He Spectrum's been punching him in the mouth. So I don't know if he has the capabilities, but I know in about 15 minutes I'm gonna be making going and making some money. going and making some money after this stream. I know you guys will probably continue trading throughout the day, and maybe we'll one day make a blood brother pact where we do the whole knife in the hand thing, and shake hands and have a community that supports everybody. But I'm gonna go out and hustle for now. Yeah, that is true. That is true, Ben. Like, people do come in and ask the same questions, but you have to expect that because there are so many people on Earth that aren't exposed to that information. So it's kind of like, you know how teachers feel every semester when they teach the same lesson over and over and over again, and they be like, "Well, here comes the next group." But what changes is the potential in the group and the growth of the actual network. That's what I mean. I don't mind teaching somebody the same thing over and over. That's what I do on my other channel. That's why I made those videos, and if they need new ones, I make new ones. But to me, I'm like, man, as long as I'm growing my network, growing the amount of people that I know, doesn't matter what your skill set is, whether you're a day trader or a lawyer or a trucker. I know there was a trucker in here the other day. Whoever you are, I just like growing my network. I think his name was Trucker SB or something like that. Dallas said, I don't want to be a teacher. That's probably why I come off as annoyed when people ask me to explain. Yeah, yeah, it could definitely go that way sometimes. Let me see. Let me see. DBDBDBDBTTK. Ooh. Opinions come from emotion and should not be a part of technical analysis. Well, yeah. Well, I guess you could look at it as every opinion or every fact that is formulated starts from an opinion. You know, it starts like what's your opinion on I don't know, whatever. And then you state your opinion based on the facts that you've seen. Like, you just don't come up with opinions. They're formed from factual things. Opinions are basically like ad libs. When you're listening to a song and you hear somebody in the background, they be like, somebody's rapping and they be like, cheese, pizza, whatever in the background. That's what an opinion is. Especially like gangster rap. They be like, yeah, I'm gonna shoot up the whole city, and they be like, even your mama, on the ad libs. But yeah, it's just an echo. Just an echo. But I like all criticism, really, good, bad, and ugly, because for me it's like it just is a sharpening tool or a sharpening mechanism. If you give me constructive criticism, hey, I take it with open hands. You give me destructive criticism, hey, I take it the same way. Doesn't matter, because probably in your statement there will be a little bit of actual logic that I can learn from, possibly. So I give everybody the benefit of the doubt. But if you just go off the rails, yeah, I'm gonna let you do that by yourself. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna go and make some money. Wow, CGEM looks kind of horrible. UPST. Let me see what's, wow. CYN back up to that 379. I think it still needs to consolidate a little bit. What was that other one that we were watching? ATER. Still, it's just holding at that 314 level, but if you got in at the 2, I mean, you're doing quite well. All right, the SPY is coming on back down to the 390. Well, the weakness that I had spotted at the beginning was a 392. It got up there, testing above 392. Now can it make a low, a new low on the hour chart, above that 392 level? It's coming back into a little bit of indecision here at that 392. And oil continues ripping. Let me go to INDO, man. There's got to be some, yep, it's back up to 13 bucks. And just grinding very slowly, but grinding. May pick up some INDO to see if it can gap up or something with this oil going up like this. Very nice upward movement on oil. I'm gonna pick some shares up, 13 bucks. Let's see, just a couple for today. How many can I get? I already used a good amount of my money. Let me see, 255. So that'll be, I can get a couple of shares. Just grab some down here at the 13s, and then watch it for a higher movement later on. Just add in slowly. Oil is going back towards that 110 level, so I like that. Let me look across the board at INDO though. It came down into this level twice here, 1250. So getting a nice little bounce here at the bottom. So I could risk like $1 for now to that $12 if it holds that $12. You took a 5% L on SWIR. It became illiquid. Yeah, some of those, when they stop trading, it's over. But like with INDO, I'm getting some of this for the future, because oil's going up. So 13 bucks, and it's at about a double bottom down here. So I'm just gonna add a little bit on INDO around this $13 level. I get one, and I get two, and then I'll continue to watch it over the next couple of weeks to see if it wants to just go up, or actually I'm gonna go ahead and get 5. No reason to play with it like that. I mean, if it gaps up, oh well, but I'm going for a slow entry around this bottom so I don't end up getting caught in something crazy at the 13. We have 1250 down here though. I'll see how much I can kind of accumulate down here over the next couple of days to see what oil wants to do. But anyway, open up a new position on INDO. I took a position yesterday, but that thing, man, it just, I think I sold like right at that 1425-ish level, because I was like, man, I don't trust this thing. But now it's closer to a double bottom, so I'm just gonna try to accumulate. If it does dive, it's not gonna kill me. A dollar will be $5. Like if I wake up and it's gapped down to like $10, that will be a $3 per share. So that'll be what, 15 bucks. But I'm gonna try to accumulate on this one and hold over a little bit of time. Whoops. Earn URA came down to that trend that I was watching. So let me go and see where LTBR is. It's doing the same thing down there. Still has a little bit of time to consolidate. Made that low of the 535s, but it's below 6. I'm not going to add to that one yet either. Want to see what oil is going to end up doing for me. The SPY coming on down to 392. You disagree with what I said on the opinions. I don't form opinions first. Opinions come from emotion. Emotion is our biggest weakness. Well, opinions don't have to come from emotion. They can come from relative facts. Like if you get trapped, if you fall into a cave and you're knocked out or whatever, and you wake up and you're looking around and there's very low light, you're gonna be feeling around, right? And yes, there can be emotions sparked from an opinion. If you're rubbing the walls of the cave and then all of a sudden it gets hairy, you're gonna be like, that could be a bear. And then that opinion sparks fear. It's like, oh boy, if this is a bear, how am I going to handle this situation? What do I do if I wake this beast up? All right. Well, we've looked over the market. For the most part, we hear the finishing scans before I go off. Just things up 27%. You can be self-employed as a independent contractor for Amazon. It's nothing to knock. I respect the work that anyone puts in to survive, most definitely. If you are willing to put your hands and really get away from looking for handouts, hey, do it. You know, I don't knock anybody's hustle, because they're, in any job occupation, there are tiers. Like, you may be doing janitorial work, but you may be doing it at a super high pay rate if you're doing it for like the NBA stadium or something like that. you know you don't have to be, any occupation can be very profitable. You just have to go to the right place. Super profitable. That's why people, they choose different places to work when they want to go into the food industry. You want to make a whole lot of money, you can go into like some of the more task extensive things, like if you do catering. If you can cook and you do catering, boy, you make some money. You come to Mississippi, you'll make some money. Ain't no food trucks here. If you can cook, you're gonna make money. You will always have a customer, and I will be that customer. Let's see, A-Firm, Coinbase. All right, guys. So that is the stream for today. I entered a little bit on INDO looking for that double bottom bounce or whatever out here. We'll see if that actually comes into play. And if I can accumulate some more down there, if it comes down maybe tomorrow or something. But oil is going up, so there's no reason this thing. Because the last time I did this, I was stupid and I didn't get into INDO when I saw it low and oil was going up, and then all of a sudden it was up to 20 bucks again, 25 bucks, and I was like, no. So now I'm just sticking my little toes in and looking for just looking for accumulation down here. Not really caring about the volume or anything, but I'm going off of the idea that oil can continue up to that 110 level again. Anyway, appreciate you guys for everything that you've added to this stream, your chats, your comments. Remember to check out frameworkfortune.com. We have the Discord out there that you can be a part of. We post all kinds of things about investment and entrepreneurship, crypto, NFTs. Also check out Framework Fortune crypto channel with Ben. He's out there putting so much crypto content out, and we have so many people in that network that deal directly with cryptos, and they do all the research and things, so they can kind of cut out some of the work for you and answer some of your questions. What else? Also check out the Framework Fortune home channel. There's a lot of trading lessons and things on there that you can check out, and just come be a part of the community. We have some great people in here. Great additions to the community that add their different takes on specific trades, whether it's futures, options, probably Forex, just any market, and the way that they kind of think about it, their psychology. But anyway, I think that's it for me today. Let me make sure this thing is good to go. Yep, we're good to go. And as always, I will see you all in the next one. Peace.